Oh my god. Ah! Apparently I'm live. Okay, right. Hello, welcome. This is my room. So, we've never done this before. Um, what I'm gonna do is double check that we're live on the internet by checking this. Oh my god, there's two people watching. How do I find out? Oh my god, look! There's four watching. That's crazy. Okay. Right. Well. Hello, Kristen. How are you? Oh my god. I also love your new tattoo. I think that's very, very sweet. Um. Okay. Anna in the upside down. Hello. Okay. Right. So what I'm gonna do is try and do some like music related stuff. Hang on. Hang on. This is all highly professional. Okay, so I have, look, I have an elastic band, and that's how I'm going to hold the camera in place. I'm glad you're well, Kristen. This makes me happy. Oh, right. Okay. So, 1 second. How do I attach this to my thing? This is highly professional setup. Right. Sorry, I've never done this before. Okay. No way, look! It's worked. Has that worked? Yeah, cool. Okay. Right. Okay. What do you want to hear? I'll lose the cap because why not? Hello from New York City, JCON 631. Mad. Cool. Hello. Okay, so what I figured we would do is if somebody requests like a song or something, then I can play it. Bohemian Rhapsody. Mama, just killed the man. Put a gun against his head. Pull my trigger now, he's dead. Mama, let that child gone. Now I've gone and thrown it all away. As if nothing really matters. Yay, that's cool. So that's the first song I've ever done live. Oh, I made your day. You made my day. Thank you very much. Okay. Wow. Oh, the way it is. Okay, we can do that. Standing line, market time, waiting for the welfare dime, 'cause they can't buy a job. The man in the silk suit hurries by as he catches the poor old lady's eye. Just for fun he says, get a job. That's just the way it is. Some things will never change. That's just the way it is. No, yeah, don't you believe it? Con or JCON, J-Con. I don't know how to say your name. How about some tutorial vids on how you go? Cool, okay, how I go about arrangements. That's a really good question. So, basically, I don't read sheet music at all. I can sort of read sheet music, but it's a very slow process for me. I can't sight read, really. So everything I learn by ear. So, what that essentially means is, for that song, for the way it is, Bruce Hornsby and the Range, I watched the video, listened to it, slowed it down, listened to short sections lots and lots of times until I could sort of hear the notes separately in my head, and then figured out what they were playing by listening to it, then playing what I think it was on the piano, figuring out if I was playing it right or wrong by listening to what I was playing in comparison to what is played on the recording, and then just working from trial and error from there. And yeah, that's how I kind of learn every song I do. For more complicated things, like the that kind of Chopin, fantasy impromptu, I looked at Synthesia video. How do I get rid of that? Anyway, whatever. For more complicated, like classical music, but I can't really, it would take ages to listen to and figure out all the notes separately. I'll use YouTube videos that have, like, maybe somebody's uploaded a Synthesia video that shows you all the MIDI notes that are played on a classical piece of music, and then it will show you them coming down on a little piano scroll at the bottom and show you all individually the notes happening, and I'll sort of go from there, and that's how I'll learn a more difficult piece. For example, the that kind of stuff that I'm not very good at. I'm not great at classical music because it has to be, there's less space for your own interpretation of stuff in classical music, and the way I learn means that I don't play things exactly how they're meant to be. And so I struggle for classical music because it's much stricter in the way that it's meant to be. You know, you're meant to play all the right notes, and I'm not very good at that. I kind of mess around and do other things. But yeah, I hope that kind of makes a bit of sense. Sing us a song, You're the Piano Man. Okay. Andrea, hello. I'm going to sing you a song because I'm the piano man. 1 second though. This harmonica is in D. So Piano Man, originally by Billy Joel, is in C, and that's really high for me to sing, so I normally do it in A or G. But we should do it in D because D sounds cool. And that's the only harmonica I have lying around. So I think it's... yeah. Well, was just for you, Andrea. Cool. So the other day I uploaded to Instagram a little video of an exercise that I did. I've only done it really for one song, but it's a transposing exercise because I'm trying to learn how to play everything comfortably in different keys. So for example, Bruce Hornsby's The Way It is in G major, and it's... But if you go up to A flat major, it'll be... And A major will be... So that's a little transposing exercise, I guess I try and do. And for Piano Man, because I have different harmonicas, originally it's in C. Sing us a song, you're the piano man. But the chorus is like super high, so it'd be sing us a song, you're the piano man, which is a bit high for me, so I would do it in, A would be sing us a song, you're the piano man, sing us a song tonight. Or G would be sing us a song, you're the piano man, sing us a song tonight. Or D, as we just did, sing us a song, you're the piano man. So I'm trying to learn how to do things in different keys a lot at the moment. Yeah, cool. What else have we got going on here? It made plenty of sense. Thank you very much. Rob Houghton. Houghton, is that how I say it? Houghton. I'm sorry if that's bad. I'm not trying to be rude. I'm just bad at English-ing words. But no, thank you, Rob. Anna learns piano that way as well. Well done. I think it's a very good way to learn piano by doing it by ear, because it gives you a lot more freedom. For example, I can listen to a song if I'm out, and if I hear it on the radio. I look so happy when I play the piano. Thank you, I am. It's when I don't cry, I play the piano. And then I play sad songs, I might cry. I don't know. Anyway, what was we saying? What were we saying? Yeah, if you learn piano by ear, it gives you more of a free way of playing, I think. Like, that's what I was saying. If I hear a song and I'm out, I hear a song on the radio and it sticks in my head, I can normally go home and play it on the piano. As an example of that, I heard a piece of classical music on a TV show years and years ago, and there was probably like a 2-year gap between when I'd heard it and then when it came back in my mind, and then I recorded it on a piano and I was like, this is the tune I liked. And it was not obviously exactly how it was when I first heard it, but the general idea was there. So it gives you that power, as opposed to learning just from sheet music, where you have to solely rely on having sheets in front of you. It's a really good skill to be able to sight read. It's something I definitely need to learn how to do, because if you go work in London or in a, you can't work on the West End if you can't read music, really, because you could get given a load of music to read. Say you have to do a particular version of something, and you're given the sheet music for it. I would not be able to read that. I'd have to go and listen to somebody else play it first and then play it myself, which is a downside to relying on, I guess, one method of being able to play, which is what I do. So I need to learn how to read music properly. But there we go. Moonlight. Yeah, it was indeed the Moonlight Sonata. It's a sad song. I've been trying to learn the third movement, which goes... my piano keeps doing that. That's not good. but I'm trying, and that's the main thing. Thank you. You have to go back to work. JCON, I very much appreciate your company. Thank you very much for coming along. What should we play? Velodrone, I'm very well. I hope you're well as well. This is so cool. I've never done anything like this before, and it's very fun. Bohemian Rhapsody we have done. Come at me with some questions. I'd love to answer some questions. Because I'm here all lonely. I'm all on my own. Please give me some questions so I've got something fun to do. Cause I might just cry if I'm alone. But I'm not alone cause I've got YouTube subscribers. No, I'm actually not alone. I'm going to have lunch with my parents later at a vegan place. I'm super excited. And oh my god, yesterday I went with a load of people to London for the People's Vote March. I don't really know if where you live you are very up to date with the issues surrounding the UK leaving the EU, or if you are, where you actually stand on that issue. But I am of the mindset that I think we are better within the EU, and so me and a load of friends went up to campaign, and my god, it was probably one of the highlights of my life, I suppose. It was just it was a surreal day, because there were probably about 1 million people marching in London, and everybody was so full of positive energy for, against a situation that is so eternally bleak. So yeah, hopefully it made a difference. It was really interesting. There was a really good speech by Michael Heseltine, who I think was Deputy Prime Minister when Margaret Thatcher was in government. And although he gave a really good speech, he has a terrible voting record on LGBT rights, which is not good. So it was kind of strange in that way. But yeah, what was really nice about the march was because our media has been very, very much saying that, Brexit is the wish of the older generations, and that the older generations are also backwards and just want to return to the good old days, or whatever that means. But the best thing I think about yesterday was that there were just so many people of so many different ethnicities and backgrounds and ages. It was just a diverse crowd, and I met two ladies who were probably, I guess, maybe in their late 60s, and they were just lovely. And they said that they were out there marching for the futures of the younger generation. I just thought that was really, really sweet, and it sort of brought home to me the idea that diversity is best. Anyway, let's do some more piano. Rob, you use guitar tab sites to list chords over lyrics and improvising around those. Yeah, no, I used to definitely do that. Okay, so flourishes. I talked about playing in different keys. There are little licks I learned, like stuff like that, and that's in G. Can I do that in A? Probably. Yes. I think loads of different flourishes I use in different keys, just because it's easy to play certain things in different keys. And so if I play a song, I might play it in a particular key because I know I have flourishes that might suit that song. Like E minor is good for me. I really like minor. A minor is super easy. Conversely, the relative majors, so G major, C major. I mean, I'm good in most keys, but there are definitely things I can do easier in some keys than others, and so I'll definitely play some songs in keys I find more comfortable, which you could arguably say is a weakness. But going back to what you said, Rob, if you have a list of chords for a song and you find it difficult to put flourishes in, then maybe play it in a key that you find slightly easier for yourself to put flourishes in, if you have flourishes in particular keys. I don't know if other people do, but I do. And that's how I might go about doing that, maybe. You can also try and transpose flourishes into different keys, but I find some flourishes sound better in different keys, or some licks. What other licks do I know, like? Oh, I'm trying to, like... What is it? I'm not good at that now. thought we had 121 people, but we have 12 people, and that's still cool. I like all of you. Hello, how nice to find you here too. I have no idea how this works. So, question: where did your taste in songs come from? Uh, okay, in songs from other times. So my parents are both super into music. My dad's probably, if he watches this, my dad's probably the best pianist I know. Uh, and he's a very good songwriter. And my mum was in a band with my dad. My mum's a guitarist and a singer. And they were in a band when they were young. And so their band would always rehearse in our attic upstairs. So when I was a child, me and my brothers and sisters would sort of go upstairs and listen to them play music. And they'd play a load of originals, but they'd also play covers. And so there was always a load of music around the house, which was really cool. And so I guess my music taste comes from listening to what my parents listened to, which is probably the same for a lot of people. But then my dad wasn't a massive fan of the Bruce Hornsby song, and I really like it. So it's not always interconnected. There are times that I've sort of found a song, really liked it, sent it to my dad, and my dad's been like, oh yeah, I know that song, that's a cool song. And I've been like, oh, that's nice. We've independently found something that we both like, which is cool. And same with my mum as well. Yeah, so I guess that's where my music taste comes from. Oh my god, I do remember, I used to have braces, and I used to go up to Salisbury with my mum, and we'd always listen to like cool songs in the car. Like Natalie Imbruglia, Torn was a big one. Andreas Johnson, Glorious is one of probably my favourite song ever. You Only Get What You Give by the New Radicals is a huge favourite of mine that we used to listen to all the time. Yeah, so kind of stuff like that. And I guess I found things online. At the moment, I'm listening to a lot of, I don't know if you know Phoebe Bridgers. I think she's amazing. Jacob Collier I love because he's just he's basically a god in human form, and also quite attractive, but we'll gloss over that. Yeah. Also at the moment I listen to a lot of, I don't know if you know, I don't know how to say his name, Lauv, Lauv, and he's just awesome. I really dig his tunes. He did one song called Lost in the Rain, which I really, really like. But then I like things my parents don't like, or I don't know if my parents like Mumford & Sons, The Lumineers. I'm a fan of that kind of music as well. So yeah, I'm gonna rehat. Can you play Emmy Keen? Yes, one I've not uploaded. And Tim Rice-Oxley, who writes for Keane, I think is a super, super, super talented songwriter and pianist. And so he's thank you. Velodrome, my pleasure. I'm glad you liked it. Other Keane songs that I like. I'm a big fan of Keane. And what else did they do? Like. I want to do a couple of videos on how to make songs maybe more interesting. So, for example, if you have a chord sequence that went really, really basic, like G, A minor, F, G. So C, A minor, F, G, basically. The most simple way you could play that with just triads would be, and that sounds quite boring. So you can add in like sevenths and eighths and ninths. Reharmonization of Amazing Grace. After watching a video by Jeff Schneider, you should definitely subscribe to him. It's really like Amazing Grace, how sweet the sound. So I want to do some videos on that kind of stuff because I find that quite interesting. What is my songwriting process? Can I sing something from Tom Odell's new album? My favourite probably from his new album is Jubilee Road. How does that go? Oh, not like that. Oh, not like that either. Okay. This is my song finding process. Words. There's Max and there's more. House by the station. Sorry. That's it. He's got this expression that he's so down on Jubilee. Yeah, so that's kind of not great. I'm sorry, I tried. My songwriting process is I'd write, well, let's write a little tune. Okay, we're going to write a song and I'll show a little songwriting process. So somebody give me a key to play in. There is a backstory to The Sound of My Heart, which I can go into after I've written a little tune. So give me a key, somebody give me a key to play in. And then say if you want a happy song or a sad song. I'm better at writing sad songs because I'm a sad person. I don't know, maybe. That's tragic. Okay, let's do, alright. Let's do A flat major. So normally I I'd write a little tune on the piano first. So let's do something. Okay, so that could be our hello Phipps pilot. Hello. So that can be our little like tune. And then I would probably come up with some sort of melody. And then I'm really rubbish with words, so before adding words, I'd probably just get a melody and that kind of thing. And then we can write, so that would be our A part, then we could write a little B part, which would probably end up going. And then that's a really long B part, but then we could have a chorus and might go. So that's kind of, I'm really rubbish at lyrics, so I won't write any lyrics now, but you kind of there have a verse. So you'd have a verse, sort of pre-chorus, chorus, then verse, pre-chorus, chorus, then a middle 8, which is slightly different, so you could probably go, oh no. I don't know. I'm a bit lost. I didn't like that bit so very much. But yeah, that's I guess how I. Oh, you're very kind. Thank you very much. Hello, Agatha. How are you? Thank you. Is it Buzane? I'm not sure how to say that, so I'm gonna go with that. But I hope that's correct. Yeah, Jake. Hello, Jake. How are you? That's how I'd go about writing tunes. I don't have perfect pitch that I'm aware of. I don't think, and that is a question from Friskiez. But I think I have decent relative pitch. So I think C is a C, and sometimes I can get it right, and sometimes I can't. Sometimes if I listen to a tune like da is E flat, I'll know that because it's, for example, Clocks starts by Coldplay. So sometimes I'll know note because it sounds like a song I know, but I don't think that's perfect pitch because if I listen to a song, I don't immediately know what key it's in. It's kind of hard to explain, I guess. Sometimes I hear notes and I'm like, oh, that is a something. Maybe that's an A flat because it just sounds. I don't have perfect pitch, I don't think, but sometimes I can recognize notes. If that's a thing, I think that's what I do. It doesn't really answer anything. Jake George, you're all good, buddy. I'm glad, and good luck on the new job. I hope that's amazing, because you deserve it. Because you're just great. Yeah. Hello. Greetings from England, Agatha. I hope Portugal is nice and warm. I'm sorry about the complexion of my skin. This is like the first day of sunlight we've had here in the UK since I think about September. So yeah. Anyway. Anyway, I'll probably head off in a moment, but I just wanted to say a massive thank you to all the people who've subscribed over the years and all the kind comments I get. They really mean a lot to me. I want to do more sort of videos like this. I thought maybe doing some sort of live stream, maybe at a dedicated time every week, or like on a Saturday or a Sunday. That would be cool. But yeah, let me know what you want to keep seeing. I'm sorry I haven't uploaded in a while. Truth be told, I had a really bad case of vocal strain, which is good for a person in my job, gigging around sometimes. And so I've had to take a lot of time off work, and obviously I've not been able to upload YouTube videos so much because I like to sing in words. My God, I'm so tired. We did so much yesterday in London that I am exhausted. What do you do being a full-time musician? Okay, so I run music events around Southampton, which is where I live. Before a couple of weeks ago, because of this vocal strain, I cancelled one of my nights and let somebody else run it. So I was running 2 open mics a week, which pay me, and then I gig around solo and with other people occasionally, which pays a reasonable amount of money. Like my standard gig price for 2 45-minute sets is £150, which is good, but obviously that covers equipment hire, many years of training and all that kind of stuff. And I also record people. I had some people in last week in my little home bedroom studio and recorded them, not last week, the week before. So I record people as well. And other things. Playing at weddings. Weddings are cool. Got weddings coming up this year, which is très exciting. In fact, a couple found me via YouTube and sent me a message and asked if I could play at their wedding. And now I'm playing at their wedding in September, and it's going to be amazing, and I'm super excited. And I have a suit, and I love my suit because it has little hummingbirds on the waistcoat, and I love that. Anyway, yeah, so that's all cool. Uh, Secret Garden Bungalows. Henry, are you live now? I hope so. I think. Hey, Douglas. Hello, friend. Hey, friend. Yeah. That's it, yes. Sing us a song. Okay, a song. I'll sing you one song before I go. What song will that be? I don't know. What songs do you want to hear? Made in Thailand, Secret Garden. Oh my god, that's Nikki! That's my old babysitter. I'm pretty certain. Oh my god. Hello, Nikki. That's amazing. What do you want to hear? We could do. Oh, it's not that key though, is it? It is you. It's a little bit funny, this feeling inside. Not one of those who can easily hide. Well, I don't have much money. But if I did, Rosie says hi too. Hello, Rosie. I'd buy a big house where we both can live. If I was a sculptor, ha! But then again, no. You're a man who makes potions in a traveling show. I know it's not much, but it's the best I can do. My gift is my song, and this one is for you. And you can tell everybody this is your song. It may be quite simple, but now that it's done, I hope you don't mind, I hope you don't mind that I put down in the words how wonderful life is while you're in the world. I hope you don't mind, I hope you don't mind that I put down in the world how wonderful life is while you're in the world. Just before we go, I will actually, because it was a New Year's resolution to upload a load of. Do you plan on? That's a very fitting question. Do you plan from Friskiers? My eyes don't work. Do you plan on composing your own songs? Yes. I don't only perform other people's songs. So on my YouTube channel, there's actually, I made a playlist of the songs I've written and uploaded. I do write my own songs. I could show you two. Okay, interesting story. So normally my parents help me write the songs. I'll play you a couple that were helped by them, and then I'll actually play you one I'm recording. I'll play it via my laptop because it's guitars, drums, all kinds of stuff. That hopefully will release soon, and that's all me. So this is. Beneath the sun, the age of promise, the age of the gun. new religion that fades in the night. Goodbye to Berlin. Auf Wiedersehen. Goodbye to Berlin. Auf Wiedersehen. Goodbye to Berlin. So that's Goodbye to Berlin, which is a song I'm going to hopefully bring out soon on YouTube, which my dad wrote, which is very nice. I'm just going to try and plug in my phone. Because it's dying. Whoopsie daisies. Okay, so that's one song. What's another one? Holding you close to me, thought I knew the situation, but now I'm unsure, looking for an explanation. What can this feeling be? It's taken over me. Love, only love, only love can break your heart. Only love, only love can break your heart. Middle eight. I know I can't hide this feeling inside. It tears me apart. What can I do when I look at you? I know that it's true. You've stolen my heart and shown me only love, only love, only love, only love can break your heart, and so on. So that's another original. That will happen soon. And no, I'm not represented by any major label, and yes, I'd be up and open to offers. Oh dearie me. Yeah. Cool. But I'll play you one more little thing that I wrote. And then I will have to go because I've got dinner with my parents, and we're going to a vegan place, and it's going to be exciting. And I'm also sorry, I'm super tired, so I'm not very on the ball. But we will do more of these because it's fun. They're taking the hobbits to Isengard. Guard. Where is it? I have so many music files. Like when I export something, I'll export it like 5 different times, 10 different times. Or when I save something, I'll save it as like Sound of My Heart, version 1, version 2, version 3, version 3 final, version 4 final, version 4 final 1, version 4 final 2. I don't know if other people do that, but I'm not the most organized person in the world. Okay, I think I can find it here. Also, if you haven't already and you fancy, you can subscribe to my Instagram because I post loads and loads of stuff on there, and I try and make it amusing and entertaining. Okay, well, how do I find it here? Oh, it's probably on Dropbox actually. Forgive me for taking my time. But yeah, we'll do videos like this because I kind of enjoy it. I also super enjoy the kind words that people say to me and the support that people have given me. Honestly, it means the world to me. Gives me a reason to get up in the morning. Because Brexit certainly doesn't give me that. Oh God, stop talking about Brexit, Henry. Is it here? DG, yes, that's it. Oh, it might be super loud. Okay, let's go for the chorus. Is it gonna work? Oh, yes! It's happening. So this is a little, I guess, it's kind of inspired by more Five Like the Coops, I suppose.